Hey, you know what it is. Lemons. Savage AF is the name of the show. Shang's in a fighting mood. I'm Black Pedro.
I'm Shang.
That's it. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Y'all know what it is, man. We are here for you guys live Monday through Friday on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. Mondays and Fridays, we're on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Tuesday through Thursday, typically. On at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If we miss a show or hear it, every now and then, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Okay.
Right.
Man, so thank you guys for being here as the building begins to build.
Well, it's building, but it ain't building where it's supposed to be building as it's supposed to be built. But I got to say something first off before we even start this show. It's just putting it out there for the people that have been following the show. Pedro is hobo free.
Yeah, man.
And congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. I sprayed the house with homeless Hobie gone. And we won't be seeing. We won't be seeing that anymore in my life.
There won't be open prairie pussy around.
I'm living homeless hoe free.
That's all that matters.
That's it, y'all.
And
listen, we're here. We're here for you guys live. If you ever miss us live, though, your life is fucked up, bro. Like you're doing some dumb shit out there. But if you do miss us live, redemption comes in the form of our YouTube page, youtube.com/c/SavageAFWorld. It's all one word, scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now. And there you can find all of our episodes archived when you get to the website. when you get to the YouTube channel, to the page.
And I know we missed a few shows. It happens, okay?
That's all right.
All right, pay the nurse on the way out, okay? Pay the nurse on the way out, and don't ask the doctor why your ass is hurting when you had to get an ear exam. It's like, how you get an ear exam and my ass hurting? That don't make sense, doc. Well, don't worry about it, man. I was in a frisky mood. Get the
frisky.
Fuck on. All right, but make sure that you follow us. If you don't follow us, first off, you need to watch our shit on YouTube. You need to build our following up. I'm sick of this shit. And the other thing is, you need to follow us on a certain thing before I tell you about this other thing, and then the other thing will come through to light because that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Bars. Follow at Black Pedro. Yeah, follow at Black Pedro.
That's what it is.
And follow at Comedian Shang on the
Instagram.
IG, on the gram. Like, subscribe. But when you like and subscribe us, when you go to the channel and you watch some of our past shows, which were brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Thrilling,
scintillating, which is sizzling and scintillating mixed. Scintillating. Make sure that you subscribe and do this. Press the fucking bell.
Let's go, y'all. Savage AF, man. Y'all know what it is. We're here for you guys. We are here to do it for you. Speaking of you, I see y'all in the building. RVA Gourmet, what up, girl? 5 years since you've been in LA. Get on back over here. 2 of them don't count, right? The last 2 years, nobody really went anywhere. But come on back, girl. We here. Evelyn Gatlin, Maya Baker, Pam Knox. No hobo developments, Pam. Shit, Hobie gone. I sprayed the house with Hobie gone. And I'm living hobo free.
We got Kuchadamas in the building.
Cooch.
Today, I'm putting it out there for Kuchadamas. Truce, man. Truce with me and you. No more talking about each other's mothers at all. Okay.
We supposed to be brothers, man.
Right, man. So look, man, don't ever say nothing bad about my mama, because my mama been dead for a while. And I won't say anything about your mama, because your mama is alive, I assume, and well. So we have a timeout in the truce from now on about that.
A day of peace has come. Thank you.
Yes.
Sandy, I see you. Nicole H, I see you as well. Breezy
Nah,
J,
fucking, I'm
always.
kidding. Let me tell you something about Coochie Thomas's mama. Wow. One time we had a picnic on the bitch's back. It was me and 10 other niggas. And I'm just letting you know. Woo! Woo!
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
And he has confirmed that his mother has passed away as well. So that,
okay, well, so we can't talk. What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck is wrong with us? God damn it, get it together. But aside from that, I also want to say something else about Pedro. Okay? I'm on Pedro this time.
What happened?
Pedro has shown that you can be like, I've learned some new shit about Pedro. I'm trying to say, now that his birthday passed, I think he got more wisdom.
Yeah.
He handled that situation that he went through with such grace. I would have thrown the bitch out the window.
Well, you know, man. There's a bush right outside my window. She would have been fine.
Wow, the fact that you even thought about that. Well, maybe I'm wrong about Pedro. So, but I'm not wrong about Savage AF. We're gonna have we've been missing some shows, but we might be changing some of the times on the shows. Not sure yet. But,
but stick with us either way. Phenom Brown, I see.
And tell your friends to subscribe. The fuck is wrong with you? And by the way, Nicole H, the picnic wasn't unsanitary. We had a sheet over her back, so it was different.
And Phenom Brown asked if we prefer that people watch on YouTube instead of Facebook. It would be helpful. Yeah. Because we can monetize that. You know what I'm saying? Facebook you can't really get that money off of it. But
no, subscribe. You got to subscribe. If you don't subscribe, guess what? You know what? If you don't subscribe, Jesus ain't gonna take you to the promised land.
Yes, you.
And that's for the people that's religious.
I hex you with many toe stubbings as well if you don't subscribe. So you don't want that. Let's keep them toes safe, y'all. It's some toes in this house. Stacy P.
What's up, Stacy?
All right, man.
AJ Fit. You know what? You may be fit physically, but I heard mentally.
He's fit to serve, man.
I'm kidding. He always says insightful shit. And Coochie Thomas, I'm sorry, man. We both our parents have passed, so let's have a truce. I'm gonna try to really stick to it this time.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like
I'm lying, cuz. Yeah, I gotta talk about your mama. No.
Annette Davis, we see you too. Thank you for switching to YouTube as well. We appreciate it, man. Either way, though, get it in with us, man. Let's get this show going because this is a show. We're not just here to talk about your mama.
What the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Greetings, magnificent Lord King. Wow. Yeah, okay.
Most high greetings unto you.
Yeah, that was a little bit extra. You sound like Monique when she's calling her husband daddy all the time.
Daddy got my contract.
Oh wow, Kuchadamas, I ain't tripping, you fat fuck.
he just.
You know what? I took a shower today. I'm not as fat, so
washed it off.
I washed off some of it. I looked in the shower, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Oh, that's part of my stomach. But no, I'm chunky. I'm chunky, but guess what? But I'm gonna tell you something. All the women in your family love me.
Okay? Hey, damn, we done went down to the aunties and cousins.
Let me tell you something. Okay,
everybody.
They ain't gotta lift my stomach up, but so much to suck this dick.
My dick. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, man. We got to get into something besides y'all.
Yeah, my hairline. Right. Wow, my hairline is going back. I look like Howard Hewitt. It don't matter. I still got a lustrous head of hair. It's better than the pubic hairs I used to play in your mommy's flute. I'm not gonna go there.
There you go. Mom's pubes getting into it. All right, man. Let's get into the show instead of y'all mamas. All right, man. This is June 3rd. It's a Friday. Weekend's coming up, y'all. It's June 3rd, 2022, the year of your Lord. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Black Pedro, comedian Shane. We're gonna end today's show.
You gotta do it right, man. You gotta sing it.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna end with the SHANGRY, and I think I know how to do this one. America sucks, yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
That was very good.
America sucks, yeah.
Shooting everybody up. Fuck yeah.
We're gonna do it. But before we get into that, Black Pedro popping today, we're gonna get into it, man. This verdict, it was some DEPP shit. Get it? Some DEPP shit.
I
Anyways,
do. I don't
uh,
know.
but
Don't know what you're talking about.
first
Anyways,
of
but
all, let me say she
rest
threw
of
a
safe.
bottle at my finger.
She
All
shit.
right.
She shit on my bed.
It's, they were so cheats, man. All right.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp. All
From
right.
Kentucky, by the way. All right. Before we get into that though, Florida is so special.
Florida.
Florida is so special. When you hear what they about to do, what they did to the Special Olympics, this should have been a motherfucker say what. It could be.
It still could be. It still could
We'll
be.
make it. We'll make it one. But before we get into that, I don't know if you remember. I think it was Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran, but it was definitely Roberto Duran. In the midst of getting his ass whooped, he said, "No mas," which in Spanish means no more. Can't take it. Well, now I'm yelling, "No mass," as in, can we please stop these goddamn mass shootings, man? Yesterday, two of them, one in Iowa, another in Wisconsin. In Iowa, the dude shot two women outside of a church.
Shot two women, and then he committed suicide because that's what he should have done. You fuck. And the people that want to commit suicide, kill yourself. Why are you gonna kill other people? Just kill yourself.
And then in Racine, Wisconsin, there was a shooting. Nobody was killed in this one. Some injured, but non-life-threatening wounds. But there was a shooting at a fucking funeral. Like,
well, that's the best place to shoot people.
Well, no, the hospital would be, I think. Well, if it's gonna happen, like at least you're already there.
If you're mad, if you want to shoot a bunch of motherfuckers, at least you're already at the graveyard site where they could be buried.
I mean, that's just since I don't even. And this was the burial of a 37-year-old man a black man who was killed by police after a foot chase in a car stop. So I'm not sure we don't really have the motivations behind either of these shootings yet. But I mean, to any Republican out there or anybody out there who is, arguing that gun violence has nothing to do with guns. First of all, I hope a pigeon shits in your ear.
Yeah.
But second of all, you can't say that gun violence has nothing to do with guns because the word gun is in gun violence. If it had nothing, it'd be called apron violence or cardigan sweater violence or pen violence.
Now wait a minute, cardigan sweater violence is pretty extreme.
It's up. It's up this year.
It's gone up this year. But let's just admit it: America's gun crazy. America's gun crazy. Real crazy, kill crazy, gun crazy. Okay, America has a love affair with guns. Some people like to rub guns on their dick.
I make love to my weapons.
Right. But they're on one. Everybody is on one. That's what is going on. And a lot of people see it as trending. A lot of these young white males, I don't know if you noticed or not, Pedro, it was in the Washington Post, where they're saying these people that are doing mass shootings and trying to follow it as a trend, like a challenge. That's happening right now. So these young, white, disgruntled ass men, because 90% of mass shootings are white men. Let's keep it real. 90%. They want to they think it's a trend and romantic, or it makes them want to be famous.
Yeah, I mean, obviously mental health is at the root of all of these shootings, but
to a point.
You don't have to be like clinically crazy or, psychotic, but at the point in which anybody takes up a weapon to just kill somebody else, like you've at least temporarily lost part of your goddamn mind. You know what I mean? Pam Knox highlights that there have been over 20 mass shootings since the Uvalde incidents in Texas, the horrific school shooting. And yeah, they've happened all across the country, from sea to bullet shining sea. What does Maya Baker say? We as a society have to stop voting for politicians who clearly have been bought or just don't care about the citizens. And
Maya, I disagree. We need to not only not vote for them, but because there are Democrats. There's Republicans primarily are the motherfuckers that's doing this shit. And anybody didn't want to say it's not, you can eat a dick. But the point is, we have to change the thought process that we can shoot our way out of problems. We can shoot our way out of depression. We can shoot our way out of broke up marriages and families and all that stuff. There's a lot of Americans feel like this is the way we do it. They're like the two people that were shot in Iowa? Women that were shot. There's a lot of people feel like, or just like the black doctor that was shot, and he was black, by the way. The black doctor that was shot at the hospital shooting, he blamed him for his pain, even though after a surgery like that, you're going to have pain. But he blamed him, said, I'm in pain, I'm in pain. So that's what he did. He bought the gun, and he went up there and killed the doctor. And people are blaming other people instead of taking accountability for whatever they're going through and seeking help. They don't have the awareness to seek help.
And that shooter you were just referencing, who shot up the medical clinic.
Yes.
He purchased the AR-15 that he used 3 hours before shooting up that medical clinic. He went and got that gun and basically went directly to go use it to kill people. So anybody who isn't into gun control or I really hope that a moose kicks you in your genitals. But
well, let me ask you this, Pedro.
But for 3 hours, he went and
bought he the knew, gun, right?
And then 3 hours
basically,
later,
he went and watched the Batman. After he was done, he came there and said, "Okay, now I got to shoot up this bitch." The bottom line is, we're gun crazy. We are insane. Americans are insane. The fact that they do the way they do it, we're racist, xenophobic, fucked up individuals, and the majority of people that are in power that are back in the NRA. Okay, I'm gonna address Cuchadamas. Is Caucasian men or Caucasoids. And also, I'm like Shang, I can't own a gun, but do you think of...
He said, so Kuchidama says he can't own a gun like you, but what do you think of recertifying gun ownership like a driver's license? I mean, and much like a driver's license, man, I think people should have to take classes and prove some sort of
competence,
competence and some sort of skill and responsibility around owning a gun. Obviously, none of these mass shooters should ever have been given a gun ever.
Well, yeah, they showed they had problems. The Buffalo shooter already had a racist diatribe that he had 100 and something page racist diatribe about
180 pages. Dog.
80 was it 80? I didn't know.
I wrote my thesis to get my bachelor's degree was like 80 pages long, homie. Do you know how much? Do you know how long it takes to write this?
More than you.
Than my thesis, dog.
Like wow, he hated niggas.
He went like 60 pages beyond the average Princeton thesis, dog.
But if you look at that was a red flag. But a lot of the Republicans voted against, the funding that would actually for red flag laws. A lot of the Republicans voted that you can go get a semi-automatic weapon and have basically you can have access to bump stock, which, by the way, for you guys, bump stock is not a stock about bumping. It's basically saying I can have even more capacity to kill more motherfuckers. For the motherfuckers that don't know, now you know. Oh,
if you don't know, now you know. Now, another thing that is going on right now is and then Kuchidamas agrees. He says, Pedro, buy an AR, you got to complete a class on ARs, so on and so forth. Absolutely, man. Now you do have people on the other end who, have been are avid gun owners who are turning their guns in, their AR-15s, having them destroyed by the police. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all this aside, I ain't doing that shit. or let all the crazy motherfuckers turn in their guns first. All y'all go ahead, go turn in your gun, and then I'll turn mine in. But as long as you got these crazy redneck goat-headed motherfuckers still able to buy guns, and then hours later just go out and kill. No, motherfucker, I ain't giving my shit up.
I think
Sorry.
what we should do is turn the guns in and hand people boxing gloves, and just let's go at it. You know what I mean? Like there hasn't been a lot of mass like knockouts,
Slingshottings or
yeah. There's just not. It is bullets, it is guns, it is AR-15s, which are the gun of choice for psycho fucking paths apparently, because out of the last 20 mass shootings, they said the majority of the gun that was used was that AR. And for the people who said, well, that's not true. Well, you're full of shit. Your family's full of shit. And your whole tribe is full of bullshit.
Shang, more people die from hammers every year than they do.
Hammer. Everybody knows that. Yeah, everybody knows
Google
that.
It. Google it.
You know what? We got to show that again.
More people and more crime is committed and more people are killed with hammers every year than guns. Look at the facts.
I will look that up. I don't think that's true, actually.
That is true.
It's not true.
It is not true. He Googled it on the spot. It's like 300 people died from hammers last year.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's not all hammers. That's blunt objects, bats, hammers.
And hammers weren't even in the top.
It's just
of
lumped
that.
in with blunt objects. So Sirius just said he read some of the manifesto. It was more a collection of his musings than 180 pages of thesis with references. Yeah, I doubt if it was too that academic, but still 180 pages. Even if you just like, I like ducks over and over again. That's a lot of pages.
That's a lot of pages. Basically, the first part of the I don't know what you want to call it, hate. It was a hate speech. Basically, is I hate niggas. Niggas is taking away our rights. And then page 20 was I still hate niggas. Niggas are horrible. They're taking away our rights.
Hitler was good.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually the 4th chapter. And then when you get later into the 160th page, he was saying that CRT is bad, and the great replace theory is because black people have bigger dicks than white men. So we're mad about that, and we're gonna kill them all.
Yeah, man. AJ Fitz said he is not turning in any of his ARs. He got a plural R's. So, I'm with you on that.
Well, I seen a picture of AJ Fitz's kitchen, and right above the stove.
He says he also has an AR shotty. I do too, man. That's Sergeant Pepper. AR-12.
Well, I'm gonna ask you as a gun owner, and I am as a desiring a gun desperately because I want to shoot shit. But again, I know me, and if the shit pops off, I'm killing. No, like I think that there's a certain age you get to where you go, yeah, I probably would shoot a bunch of motherfuckers. Like maybe I shouldn't have a knife. Maybe I'm good, but I could throw or like those scars, ninja scars. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a bunch of those because just. But I think that
start with a blowgun, just with that dart.
That's always thinking, Pedro. No, I personally feel like that people that are in those positions of mental instability don't have enough awareness to go and say, hey, I need help. So what I think we need is more monitoring of people that like their red flag laws, and then have them monitored constantly. Definitely can't buy a gun. Definitely can't, do anything in the like. I wouldn't even let them drive a car because they could actually just drive like the one dude did in Santa Monica where he just drove up in the mall and started hitting motherfuckers. That happened in New York too. In New York, the dude was mad because he was getting deported because he didn't have his green card. So he said, okay, well, if I'm leaving, so are y'all. And this motherfucker, he hit 7 people, killed 2 people with his car. What was it in Charlottesville? Charlottesville. This racist cunt in Virginia that targeted the most people, but targeted one white woman that was actually down with Black Lives Matter and was walking with him. He actually swerved the car to hit her. Not only did he hit her, he backed up over her. So cars are you have to have a license for a car.
And and understand that in both Buffalo, New York, and yeah, we got lots of weapon suggestions for you. Saying AJ Fitz says get an automatic crossbow. Maya Baker suggests ninja stars, katana swords, blow torches, flamethrowers, that flyer. All right, man. But both Buffalo shooter and the Uvalde, Texas shooter, these are 18-year-old, right? Like, you know, they're young men, but the reality is that they're still kids. To be honest, like they're teenagers. So, you know,
No, they're not. No, you're not.
hey, man,
Pedro,
listen, you know,
see, I don't mean to say this about Pedro, but Pedro's not grasping reality.
what?
And what he's just in Savage AF, what he just said was categorically wrong. Okay, if it's a white youth and he's 18, he's a kid. If it's a black youth that's 18, he's a grown-ass man with gorilla hands, and he was raping white women while he was walking down the street selling cigarettes. That's what we are.
A 7-year-old black man. Like 7?
Yes, 7. They said that, you know, we're always grown. They always adult us. We're always grown.
And then they infantilize the
right. We're 12 years old, but he's a grown man, and he was big, and he was threatening, and I didn't know what he was going to do to me, and he was playing with the Legos, and he could have threw one and hit me in the eye, so I ventilated him. That's how they treat us. So no, you say they're 18, but they do call young black kids adults. Absolutely. And this kid was the psycho kid in Buffalo. Mm-hmm. Flat out was an adult. Racist. Yeah, we always got to emphasize that we preface it with racist. Everything about him was racist. And I learned it from you, Dad.
Well, I mean, but I'm so, I'm trying to reverse that trend. Like, an 18-year-old is, they can vote. Okay. But we don't let them rent cars. You don't let them buy alcohol.
They can't get in some clubs.
They can barely drive, you know what I mean? Like they've been driving for about a year or two.
If you're 21, you have to be 21 to be getting in some clubs.
To get in most clubs, yeah.
Even with comedy
they can't sit
clubs,
at a bar.
Right. With comedy clubs, you have to be a certain age or you can't get in the club.
Or you have to have a parent.
You have to have a parent escort you. But the bottom line is with all these mass shootings and no mas, which is very good. That's why Pedro, other than Pedro, the harbinger of hobo hoes.
Harbinger of hobo.
Aside from that, they call him HHH around the circles of the homeless hoes. We call them prairie dogs. Yeah. So other than that, very good. Mass shootings, no mas. But the bottom line is, I'm telling you right now, and everybody, even when we come back next week, by the time we get through the weekend, there'll be at least 3 more. It's fucked up. But it's just that seems to be what's trending. It doesn't go past 3 to 7 days before another motherfucker flips the fuck out, mad because he didn't get his dues when he was a young man, and he's frustrated. I'm frustrated as fuck. I'm still telling jokes at this age and in bars. No, I'm not. Let's fuck around. I'm actually doing better than that. But the point is,
nothing wrong with it.
I'm not at the level I want to be. Should I get mad and go, you know what? Fuck society. I'm killing everybody. No.
I'm shooting Monique.
Monique's getting it. Monique should have never said no shit bad about DL. Now I'm a shooter. Now I'm sure the first couple shots, the bitch can take them. Because I seen her run on the stage in Detroit. She probably could take it. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Buffalo's, you shoot a Buffalo, it take about 3-4 shots to take them down. I'm not saying that Monique's a Buffalo. Monique is a very, I don't even say she's a funny comic because she's a celebrity that happens to do comedy because I have never seen one of her sets really. Other than, yeah, baby, yeah. Okay. I'm fucking with you, Monique. If you can't take a joke, then you need to get out the joke business.
I don't think she could take a joke.
I'm joking. Okay, Monique, both of them, we're not going to revisit that. Both DL and Monique, hopefully they go on their separate ways. Kings and queens of comedy. Yeah, whatever. But I'm not saying that she should be shot either. I was joking about the Buffalo thing.
We're joking, man. Fuck your feelings if you get sensitive about it. But to wrap this one up, I guess we just have to it's America. It's time to recognize that you, America, I'm talking to you, are batshit crazy.
You are nutty butties. And the majority of none of y'all should have. Look at this. None of y'all should have guns. And this was at church. None should have guns. And Kuchadamas keep talking about my hairline. I can't help it, bro. I can't help it. I was in your mom's pussy so deep it wore away the hair from here. And made my hairline go back.
Oh no, that escalated quickly, guys.
And I'm gonna say something else just to fuck with it. Yeah, man, your wife, man, she's real pretty.
Here we go now.
Look, you go like this. You gotta do this nasty shit like this, Pedro. Yeah, look at your wife. She's very pretty.
Caressing the mic.
Oh, Kuchadamas, that's my nigga.
You know what it is, man. All right, man. So we know what the solution is. Keeping guns out of mentally unstable people's hands.
Biden said it
would not be that hard. These motherfuckers
I got to give props to
Biden.
I got to give props to Biden, and I normally don't do that because he's old as fuck and he's mentally slow. But God damn it, give me a fucking break. No, Biden did say on his speech that we need to raise the age of being able to buy guns, or if we don't do some of those things, that we need to ban assault weapons. And they would do a buyback and all that other stuff. I think that was actually a good idea.
I mean, that's not going to be popular with all these right winger motherfuckers. But yeah, I mean, it's that, bro. It's that. Or, maybe people don't need a fully automatic rifle either. Also, raising the age limit, like it's not like it's just teenagers doing this, right? So, there's got to be. It cannot be this easy. Nobody, like I've been saying, nobody needs an assault rifle today. Right? Like nobody needs an assault rifle today.
You got one.
If we going, but I think it took like 3 weeks for me to actually take possession of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I was mad, like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot them and get a gun, and then boom, boom. 3 weeks later, you might be like,
you gonna shoot that dude that hit your car?
I wasn't gonna shoot him. I did want to beat the living stew out that motherfucker, but pistol whipping would have been.
Pedro, yeah, I hit your car. What you gonna do about it, Pedro? What you gonna do about it, Pedro? Sorry.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So you know what it is, y'all. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. America's batshit crazy. And one state in particular that proves that over and over again is our next topic. And when you hear this story, I guarantee you're going to be like,
motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, run by Satan himself, Florida has threatened the Special Olympics with a $27.5 million fine over the Special Olympics COVID vaccine mandate, forcing the Special Olympics to drop their mandate. Let me say this again. The Special Olympics had a COVID vaccine mandate.
And Florida
threatened them with $27.5 million in fines over safety, over health.
The Satan is just basically throwing meat to his base, the red meat to his base. And this needs to happen to him. I wish Charlie Murphy was still alive so he could just.
We did help him out.
I mean, the bottom line is he's doing that just so they won't, look bad about how they felt about COVID. And this is Florida is the penis of America. If you're from Florida and you live towards the tip, it's a penis. It's the
you're right off the ocean. That would make you seamen. Speaking of semen, quick update. I just got another hobo text. Hi, I wish I could see you. I enjoyed getting to know you. Bitch. Nah, I just want y'all to look at the thread now, right? I have not replied to this bitch since. Nigga. So
Wow.
this is I don't know what to say. If that bitch
I
is
know what to say.
outside, I'm gonna throw something at her fucking.
I don't know what kind of dick you put on Kathy Bates, but
I do have that. I mean, I got that, ladies. I do put it down, but goddamn, let's move on.
yeah,
I mean, what the
some,
fuck is this? This is
this
getting
some Kathy Bates shit. I just sent
this
him a
is getting
text.
psycho.
I sent him a text. It's like, I'm your number one fan, Pedro. I'm gonna follow you till the ends of earth. I mean, like, damn, she's like, yeah, she's like the character Jigsaw with a pussy. She is not gonna let
Riddle me this. All right, so but Maya Baker, back to the topic at hand. Maya Baker said so they should move the Special Olympics to another state. No revenue for Florida. I'm hoping that happens in the future, but at this point they were, they're locked into this contract with the state, and I just it's just such a fucking.
But this is Florida.
It's so I just fucking.
Why are you
hate
surprised?
Ron DeSantis so much, man.
Look at this. They make T-shirts called Florida, worst state ever.
Bro, it's bad. They're bad.
There are T-shirts people sell in Florida about Florida. What's that tell you, people?
Florida.
Okay, so I mean that's
it's the Special Olympics, man. It's like Timmy and the kids just trying to get from one end of the track to the other. It's the Special Olympics. Why would you not want the kids to be as safe as possible, be vaccinated, have all the people involved be vaccinated?
But they don't care about that.
Still, they're talking about maybe reinstalling a mask mandate in LA County because cases are on the rise again, right? Like, and at this point, being fully vaccinated and all that, I'm not particularly afraid of the virus, but the reality is it's still out there. And
I still got my Savage AF mask ready to go, so I am not afraid of the fact that, and I'm fully vaccinated of wearing the mask. By the way, that's Pedro. Well, that's me. That's Pedro. That's me.
That's us.
So yes, we
Savage
have these.
AF, y'all.
We were selling these before.
We was.
We might have to sell them again.
But the Special Olympics, the athletes, I'm wondering how many of them may have, pre-existing conditions that might make them vulnerable. And
the Satan don't care.
Yeah, but
the Republicans don't care about lives. They don't care about lives unless it's lives that aren't born yet. And if it's pertaining to abortion, they give a fuck about. Oh, you got to save these lives. But if once the kid is special needs, and once he's born, they don't give a fuck about that. And anybody that knows how the Republicans move, no, they don't give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about black people. They don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah, okay, so you never got your mask, Maya? Oh no. Or Nicole never got her mask. I hope you didn't pay for it. We got to pay you back for that shit. Maya Baker says, block that bitch. I kind of want to keep a record in case
but that's
I have to kill her and just be like, yeah, look.
But also, this is a song. Block that bitch. Block that bitch. Block that bitch. What? By the way, that's going to be on Savage AF Records coming out this fall. For all you bitches that don't know how to take a hint, the song's for you.
Damani Jones has a solution to maybe keep her off my back. Ask for some money. I should do that, dog.
Yo,
like girl, who said it? Somebody else was like, I was just about to ask you for $20. I should up it to 100 though, huh? Pam Knox. I like that. All right, so yeah, maybe I'll ask her for some money.
Well, monkeypox, okay, and then keep your hand. Monkeypox that is actually right now is flourishing in Europe. It's not here.
No, it is here.
It's here, but I know
it's here, but it's not spreading.
It's not spreading. No, it's a COVID. So the bottom line is,
Reezy says there's 2 strains of monkeypox in the U.S. right now. So get to washing your ass, get to washing your hands, y'all. Come on, keep your finger out your nose.
I thought monkey. Well, I know people call pussy monkey. Give me that monkey. That's old niggas. Old niggas call it like, man, get up off that monkey.
That reminds me of Evan Lionel. Let that monkey hang out, ladies. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, well, Florida is a piece of shit. Everybody knows Florida is a piece of shit. And even the people in Florida can't stand Florida.
Yeah, so back to Maya's earlier suggestion, like businesses need to pull out of that state.
But they won't.
Pull out of the penis, y'all. Pull out of the
Because
penis.
what's happening is a lot of elderly people live there. A lot of the Jewish community moves to Miami and Orlando, and also businesses that pertain to people that are older move there and they flourish because there's such an elderly population. So they're not going to leave because it's billions of dollars there. But I think that big companies can clap back if they want to, because the Special Olympics is backed by a lot of very, very big corporations. Yeah. So I hope that they will step up and say, Florida, you out of pocket for this shit. A lot of these people, like you said, they might have pre-existing conditions, might be more vulnerable. So why wouldn't you want them to be in the best? I mean, they're already working from a deficiency. Why would you give them more to worry about if they had to? So it's just, Florida is the worst state ever. Wait, yeah, Texas is close. And if anybody's on this feed from Texas, I don't mean everybody. I mean most people.
Well, your state legislators, which are, elected by the people, they are literally called representatives. So the governors, the electors, the legislators in your states, if you put them there, Florida, Texas, what's some more shithole? Kentucky, Mississippi, all that shit. Like if you put those people in place, that's on you. Phenom Brown always coming with the thesis, but yeah, basically, evil is gonna find a way. Phenom Brown, you're right on that. But we still do need obviously gun control because.
And AJ Fitz says it too. Plus, Florida is racist as fuck.
AF baby, racist AF. Brought to you by Florida. Yeah, man. So, but this one, when I read this, I was definitely on some motherfucker say what, like y'all niggas gonna charge the Special Olympics for trying to make sure that everybody's vaccinated.
You know why? Pedro? I'm gonna say it again. And by the way, we're gonna be selling these T-shirts soon too. Florida, worst state ever. It's the dick of America. It's the hanging
flaccid penis.
Flaccid penis of America. And they're the first ones that jumped on it. Look, women shouldn't have the right over their body. And Texas, both of these motherfuckers. So I'm not surprised. But DeSatan is doing it for, everybody knows what DeSatan's doing it for. Everybody knows what he's doing it for. Because he's running for president. He's going to try to out Trump. And that means he's going to have to go full retard.
Yeah, man. That's yeah, these guys, man, I can't fucks with them, man. I truly hope that a camel like steps on Ron DeSantis's balls, man.
I was gonna say shits in his mouth, but
either way.
But camels are really tall, and we should hold him. We should hold him and open it, like put some gloves on and wrap ourselves in plastic so we don't get any camel shit on us. Open his mouth real wide and smack the camel on the ass. For some reason, when you smack camels on the ass, sometimes it gets them going, but it also makes a little bit of poop come out. Yeah. So we should do that right into Satan's mouth. Also, I was going to say somebody else's mouth, but I ain't going. I told you there's a truce going on.
There's a truce. Come on, man. Don't break the truce, man. We got to stick together. Raina Love says she want a "What Up Though" T-shirt. I feel, baby. What up, though? Although in Detroit we spell it D-O-E. I don't know why. We like to say hi to a deer. Apparently. What up, though? Seen Bambi?
That's a Detroit thing. Apparently, I heard.
That's our local greeting. What up, though? But we do D-O-E. D-O-E.
That's what DL said. All through the audience, all he heard was "What up, though?"
What up, though? That's what we do, man. Detroit versus everybody, especially Florida right now because
of all people, Florida. Now you know that's saying something if that's coming from Detroit, because Detroit is. I've been to Detroit multiple times. They got, put it this way, they got a few problems. They got a few things they need to iron the fuck out. Jesus Christ.
We're getting some merchandising suggestions here. We need a motherfucker say what shirt too. Thank you, Damani Jones. We got a lot of phrases here. We need an Uncle Stabby line.
Man,
A
I got
motherfucker
that.
say what? A what up, though?
What up, though? The classic Savage AF shirt that we had, that was most the biggest seller.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sold like 47 of them within like
10 minutes.
I think it was
we
2
broke
minutes.
the internet.
But it was 2 minutes. Stop.
We broke the internet.
Stop being humble. Come on, man. Because this is the greatest show of all. You know what I realized? They can look right into our place. So if anybody come to LA, they can rob us because they can see what our places look like.
You can't geolocate this. This is, there's a million bars.
You can, you can't see. Like that. You can see mine. It's crazy.
It's all good, bro. Don't come over here with that bullshit because I ain't turned in my AR yet.
Yeah. And I got a lot of ninja stars. I'll fuck you up.
Pam Knox, easily distracted. She said, Dole reminds me it's National Donut Day. My sister loves donuts, by the way. I should go ahead and wish her a happy donut day. She had a big ass donut as her wedding cake. I'm not lying. She had a donut bar at her wedding.
Your sister?
Yeah. She had a donut bar.
I don't know what to say to that.
It was fun. It was dope. It was good.
But we're gonna move on from Florida. But I want to say something about Florida. Suck our dicks.
Yeah, you dick mouth fucking state.
The Special Olympics, really, motherfucker? Of all the people to go after, all the people just to make your point about, I was against COVID. What COVID wasn't real, was made up. It was so all of the shit you're gonna do, you're gonna go after the one people that is just trying to feel like they're a little bit more whole from competing in the Special Olympics, and your ass want to do the dumb shit like that.
Speaking of special, AJ Fitz says he eats glazed donut burgers.
I've heard of those. I've seen those on a show, and that's a little much.
The closest I've come to that in Portland, there's their famous donut shop is called Voodoo Donuts, and they
we were up there.
When I was hanging out with some of the people from the show one night, and they took me to Voodoo Donuts, and I had a bacon maple bar, like the maple donut bar, but it had bacon on top of it. That was pretty good.
It was like, how can we kill you as fast as possible?
Sugar and pig fat.
Other than being able to, materialize my hand through your chest and grab and squeeze your heart, what can we do to clog your arteries as fast as possible? Why don't we do a bacon donut burger? Yeah.
With cheese.
And why don't we just sprinkle dead niggas on top of it? What the fuck are you eating, AJ Fit? Don't say shit. Everybody say I'm chubby. Don't say shit about me because I lost 30 pounds and I'm still going. Y'all motherfucker, and AJ Fit, he's big muscle ass motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga be working out though.
And when I see you, I told you, man, we're gonna have a lift off, and I'm gonna see who can bench the most. And after you win, I'm gonna say you won. Ha.
AJ Fit, he burns calories just trying to lift his own arms. They're so heavy and big and shit. He's just like, today's workout is just moving. So he can eat whatever he wants to, man. But I don't know if I could do a glazed donut burger. That sounds like a lot for me, man. That's
man.
I agree with Raina too. Krispy Kreme, they're too sweet for me.
I can't have those.
You might as well just swallow a bag of sugar. I can't.
Yeah. Put it this way: Krispy Kreme comes with stretch marks. That's how bad they are.
I've kind of lost my sweet tooth over the years, man. I don't get into sweets too much. I have a little craving every now and then, but yeah, I don't know.
I still got my sweet tooth. You know what I like? Sweet pussy.
That sweet monkey. Sweet monkey.
No, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. That was uncalled for and wasn't pertaining to the topic.
Well, we're gonna keep it pushing to the next topic. And speaking of some monkey shit, I'm gonna bring it to you like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Oh man, so I wasn't. This is one of those things that I really don't care that much about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial there. Basically, Johnny Depp was suing his ex for defamation. She
What,
did some.
wait,
She did
what was it again? What was it called again? Because
defamation.
defamation of character and shitting on my bed.
She essentially, Amber Heard, that is, essentially accused Depp of abuse in an op-ed a couple years back, and so Johnny was like, "Fuck that! I'll beat your ass. Don't do that shit," and took her to court. And a lot of times this case presents a lot because a woman who accuses a man of abuse should be heard and listened to. Her last name is Heard, so hear her out. But in this case, a jury sided with Johnny Depp and was like, "No, bitch, you shit in his bed. We have evidence and witnesses of you hitting him." And he had a tighter case. But I just thought it was kind of a weird and an anomaly that. He basically went on the stand and was like, "Nah, she was abusing me too." And, you don't hear a lot of men speaking out about domestic abuse, but it does happen, right? Like,
well, it happens, but you know what? What women do is they say, "Yeah, hit me. I dare you to hit me." And there's an occasional nigga that will be like, "Well, you asked me." So,
I was just being an obedient spouse.
Yeah, I was just trying to be a good partner. But Johnny Depp, I agree with you. He did have a much better. Well, I wouldn't say both lawyers were good, but his lawyer was just granite.
And there's a lot of layers to this because like society jumped on her. Like he's obviously more famous. She's in like Aquaman or whatever, but like it's Johnny fucking Depp. Like this nigga is from Kentucky and can speak with a British accent and nobody's really fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, you from Kentucky? What's wrong with you?
I don't understand what you mean. I don't really speak
Sauvage.
So
this nigga just walked through the desert with wolves now.
Yeah.
Right? To sell cologne. So, he's obviously a much bigger star than she is. And it seems like the global community jumped down her throat off the bat. So
no. Okay.
I mean, like she got eviscerated in the court of public opinion, like online and whatnot. They were on her about what she wore every day. And this event eventually just became like a master class in acting to see who could act.
But she snorted coke while she was on the stand.
Yeah, that's what they say. But it was kind of a split decision. They did award her some money too, but it was
how much did they award?
I think $5 million for her and $15 million for him, which puts him $10 million ahead. So they awarded him more money. They did find him, culpable of because she had a countersuit that. Because then, like, after the op-ed or whatever, Depp was out there like saying that her and her friends, basically lied to the police, created a false scenario of abuse or whatever, and the jury found that was, defaming her character. No, not true. Actually, they didn't back up Johnny on that one. So,
but they backed him up on the defamation.
Yeah, they backed him up on that for sure.
Okay, so okay, I just making sure because.
But they also said that he defamed her, in his counter statements regarding their incidences. But ultimately, domestic violence is not funny, right? So,
wait a minute, hold on. You said domestic violence is not funny?
I mean, it depends on how you write the joke, but I guess.
Right. If you see, like, you know what? If you look at The Honeymooners, that was the whole show.
One of these days,
I'll zoom straight to the moon. And
right in the kisser. Like, he did used to threaten.
Constantly
beat his wife.
Beat the bitch. I mean,
It's a
damn.
different time.
And there's songs called "Beat That Bitch with a Bat." Beat that
Take
bitch with a
to
bat.
the motel and beat that bitch with a bat.
Okay, so yeah, no, I see what you're saying, but I think that there's I mean, domestic violence is not good.
No, but
That's it.
I think this case highlights that it can go both ways too, right? Like
Serious
sometimes
jest.
guys get serious jest said the jury didn't believe Amber because she was literally full of shit, and it's on my bed. She left turds on my bed, man.
I don't like it.
The bird left turds.
I
She
don't
left
like
bird
rolling
turds
over
on my bed, man.
into herd shit.
There's
bad.
feces on my sheet.
He was so calm. I thought, is he medicated? I don't know what.
there was that one scene. He got in that lawyer's ass with one line too. Did you hear that one?
I put that on my page. Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. He was like, the lawyer was like, but you were abusing alcohol, weren't you? And he was like, were you there? It's like, oh.
And the lawyer goes, and then all of a sudden you see those little glasses come in. Da 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 da.
It's the motherfucking. But yeah, man, domestic violence can go both ways. In this case, it went Johnny's way. That's it, y'all. That's my popping for today. Some DEPP shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Stop beating on each other. More hugs, less slugs.
I see. I've never. Okay, I've killed a few dogs, but I never killed a woman. So yeah.
I don't know if you want to finish that sentence, Joe.
But I have beat a couple bitches up because they thought they could beat me. I said, well, let's fight this, and then I won. I'm kidding. Oh, see, we're gonna get so flagged again. Shang is a woman beater. He beats the women. Yeah. Only thing I beat up is that pussy. I'm sorry. That's so wrong. Listen, I personally feel like, I'm going to just say on the Johnny Depp thing, is there's always the tendency for the courts when a man is accused of any kind of physical, sexual abuse or anything like that.
It's a man.
The woman most of the time wins. Even if there's evidence to show, no, that was you, crazy bitch. Women can be crazy as fuck and don't take any accountability for their craziness. Women have punched men in the face where the men had to run away. Instead of beating a woman's ass, you take a couple hits, pat, and you go, okay, look, either I'm going to start, punching her back or I'm going to have to run. I remember I can't even talk about this shit on here because
case still pending.
Can't even talk about it. 7 years. But no, I mean, I had this one woman that honest just because she said, fuck light-skinned niggas. You can't, what you gonna do? Because I was looking over at her, hitting her man. She was hitting her man. I just looked over. So what you gonna do? Fuck that light-skinned nigga. And she swung on me and she hit me in the middle of my back. And part of me was like, ow, damn, that really hurt. Should I slam her face to the cement? And part of me's like, ow, I'm running. This bitch is strong, dude. Come I was like, come with me. I was like, come with me, dude. Let's get away together. Man, she was bombing on this nigga. Like, pow. It was in Atlanta. I went to this underground. There's this Atlanta underground. I went there, and the first thing I walk in thinking, oh, this is gonna be cool. I've never been here before. First shit I see is this woman go, and she was a big woman, but she wasn't ugly or some gorilla ass bitch. She was kind of fine, but just big. She was a big giant. Like her pussy probably had different outlets. Like I mean, no, I'm talking about store outlets. She was huge, and he was a littler dude, but he still wasn't too little. He seemed like he was kind of buff, and she was just, and he's like, yo, stop it, Cindy. Stop, Cindy, stop. Stop, Cindy, stop. And I walked past him, and I looked, and I stopped and looked, and that's all I did was stop and look. And I was not trying to stop the fight because what the fuck I'm gonna do? I had that happen once in New York, and I'm never doing that again. And she looked at me, what you gonna do about it, huh? The fuck you light-skinned niggas. And like, what the fuck did I do to you? I didn't fuck your sister, he did. And then she swung and it hit me in the middle of my back. And I did like this, and I went, oh, let me get the fuck out of here. Atlanta's horrible.
She might have got a donut knuckle burger from me.
No, I just kind of went, whoa. But you got to think this is 24 years ago. This and I still remember it because I was like, I wonder if they stayed together and they're like really old right now, and she's still beating him like,
after all these years.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, eat your pudding, motherfucker.
Knock him out.
Or he killed her, because I can see that. I can see that situation where you go, you know what? Earned it. I'm tired of you, bitch. You must die. Not that you should kill women or men or anybody. The show does not condone that.
More hugs. Less
only German shepherds that were threatening to rip your throat out. They must die.
That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, Shang, man, get us up out of here, dog.
Oh, but before I get us up out of here, I got to tell y'all, make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, y'all the mercy. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tell your friends. Definitely share it. And if you don't share it, kill yourself. Kill yourself. I'm just saying, make sure you share it. Also, make sure you follow. And if you don't follow, then something is really wrong with the world. At Black Pedro, follow at Black Pedro and follow at Comedian Shang on the IG if you're new to Savage AF. Now, my Shangry is basically ties into what I saw in the past, I don't know, 20 days of America showing its ass, and it's making me a little bit crazy. America sucks, yeah. Fucking people killing others. America sucks, yeah. What the fuck is going on with America? God damn it. We can't settle disputes like we used to back in the day, where AJ Fist knows back in the day we could just knuckle up with a motherfucker, get a bloody nose and go home. Not no more. Now you say the wrong shit, you do the wrong shit. All of a sudden, the entire mall has to die. Everybody has to die. People are fucking crazy as shit. And now they're armed. And if the NRA and the Republicans get their way, everybody's going to have a concealed weapon. And it's going to go down because they're into America. Fuck yeah. They're out of their mind. And every time I hear about shit like this going on, it just makes me sadder and sadder. It makes me sick to my stomach. It just makes me sick to my stomach. It's horrible. But all these people are so thinking having a gun's patriotic, and that's what you have to do. If you got a gun, that means you're American. No, that don't make you American. It makes, and any reason that Pedro, all the reason Pedro got the guns is because of self-defense. It was not because of black and armed. It was not because he wanted to go out and shoot up motherfucking Starbucks. That's a white sport. And it makes me confused. It makes me wonder, what are we going to be in a year from now? A year from now, if it's going like this many mass shootings, what's going to be going on? I don't know. I don't think we're going to make it. You know, I ponder on it, and I'm telling you who it is. And I hate to say it, and I always bring it back to race. Crazy white men. Crazy white men. Look, we were going to ban Muslims. Why can't we ban crazy white men? That's what we need to do, because they're the ones causing 90% of mass shootings are white men. White men, 90%. So I don't want to have to live in a world where I come out my house and just to get the mail, I got to bust off a couple shots. It don't make sense. So what I think we're going to have to do is, I think Biden, unfortunately, he might lose some of the redneck states even more, but I think that he has to do that. Hey, I'm the president. I'm going to have to put it down on y'all. We got to make a ban. I don't give a fuck. We need to make a ban on ARs. You can't get one. Or if you do get one, you have to have extensive training. You have to have a definite background check. You have to definitely make sure that you're not crazy as cat shit. Most people that have done shit like this have had domestic disputes. If you had a domestic dispute, you shouldn't get a fucking AR. Because right now, and my ex is from 7 years ago, I still think about, wow, wonder what would have happened if I'd have gun butted this bitch to death. But I don't do it because that's called being a responsible part of society. But we're coming apart at the fucking seams. Yeah, and America sucks, yeah.
And also to add to that, man, you know, we've talked on this show about, you know, having to be licensed to own weapons like this and show training and proficiency. But also that shit, you know, that status, if you do earn, you know, the right to own an AR, if we're going to go that route, that shouldn't be permanent, because just like a driver's license, right? You have to renew that shit every 5 years, right? Sometimes you have to take a test again and prove that you still know the laws, and
also prove that you're not insane and
prove
over
that
the
you can
top.
see well still.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like take an
Prove that life hasn't beaten you down to the point where you think, you know what? I never really liked Kmart.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna kill everybody.
There should be a renewal process.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Or like,
absolutely.
You know, every so amount of years, like, you know, check in on these AR people and just, hey, you good? No. Well, how many voices in your head? Just one?
You good?
Is yours?
The universal sign for it. You good? You good? You good? And like
you're not gonna shoot, are you?
Gerard Gilroy says that's when you either you're checking on people or you're offering them a drink. You want some? Want some drink? You good?
There you go.
All right. So listen, I need y'all to do me a favor, okay? I need y'all to make sure that when we set up these live shows, you come to the live shows. I still want to give a shout out and a thank you to Chicago. I want to give a shout out and thank you to Cleveland. Got some shows coming up. Actually going to be at the Laugh Factory tonight in Long Beach. Now don't get me wrong, the lineup stinks.
It's hilarious.
It fucking stinks.
Oh God.
What? It stinks. It's
Dang, bringing the heat, bringing that smoke.
No. It's just some people, I don't know how the fuck they getting spots and
getting these spots.
Yeah, and me and Pedro got to basically jump through fucking flaming hoops sometime. Now, because I'm old, I think they're giving it to me the senior citizen discount. But this is the show. It's gonna be the guy's Jay Snow, who actually I think he played the stunt double for Jimmy Walker in the remake of Dynamite, My Story. You got
I've never seen him, but Dustin Ibarra is funny.
Okay, Dustin. Okay,
Guitar is funny, man. Come on.
But yeah, okay, and you left out Olivia. But the point is, no, they're funny.
I didn't really catch. She hosted the last time I was there.
But
I didn't really catch her set. Oh, because I got there late.
Look, all right, no, it's gonna be a funny show. I'm gonna be on the show. I believe I'm closing again. I don't want to, but it's gonna be doing a show there tonight. And since we're not gonna be around this weekend, I got another show there tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I will be there. So if you get a chance, you happen to be in the Long Beach area. I know a lot of you probably don't like to come down to Long Beach, but if you live in the area, I will be there tomorrow. If you get a chance, it's at tomorrow's at 7, tonight is at 10. But I will be doing it. It's the multiverse of laughter tonight.
There you go.
If you get a chance to come down to the show, I will be at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach tomorrow night, June 4th at 7 p.m. I'll be on at 8. So I'll be up at the end. So make sure you come check us out when we do live shows. Pedro has been murking rooms. And I'm just saying this to him. This ain't me goofing off and acting up crazy and talking about rhino fucking your face and all that shit I said. Because I know I just slipped
all
into
rhino fucks aside. Listen.
Aside from that, other than giving gorillas Viagra and locking your cage with them and watching them fuck you to death, Pedro has been absolutely murking crowds, much more on point than I've seen him. And I've seen him on point, but like super pointy point. So make sure that if you ever know he's around, make sure you go and check him get down. So, and that was bars.
Let's go, y'all. Appreciate that, brother. And you always kill. So it's not even news anymore. Shang did well on stage. What the fuck?
And we continue.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to knock their fucking face off tonight. So thank y'all for supporting us. Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers we get, the more
money.
I think
in it for
No, we really do need you to help us get to the point where we can actually monetize it. So the more you subscribe, the better it is. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. AJ Fit, Pedro, John Wick crowds. Yeah,
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Last time we was in Long Beach, it was like, man, why you hurt? Hey, Pedro, don't hurt him so bad. Why you mad, son?
And we were at that audience was mostly a corrections officers convention.
Yeah, it was
a bunch of bald-headed white dudes and middle-aged white guys.
And I walked up, I said, "What's up, you fucking cops? Yeah, cops, you dirty fucking cops." So yeah, make sure you support us. We'll be back Monday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Are we gonna be back Monday?
Yeah, we'll be back on Monday, y'all.
Okay, Monday, 3. Have a good weekend. Don't get in trouble. Thank y'all for supporting us. Phenom, you know what it is. Rain of Love, AJ Fit, Nicole H, Carolina Boss. Yeah. What you say acting like Monique? Baby. And anybody to watch this, I was fucking around. I don't want Monique coming after me. I can't handle that smoke. All right.
You know what it is, y'all.
I was gonna say smoke coming from her thighs.
Smoke ham.
Smoke ham. No, I just fucked up. All right, so we'll see you then. Hopefully, y'all have a good weekend. All right.
That's what it is, y'all. Deuces.